Good night, my friends. This is your girl Carmelita, the author of the book Sculpt Your Character, a once in a lifetime kind of woman. Now, why did I go into writing? Why am I the woman I am today? And why is it that I wanted to pursue this journey of being an author? Now, all of these answers are in the book. I will not elaborate too much on the contents of this book. However, what I can tell you is that it will inspire you, it will motivate you, it will uplift you, and will want you to be the best version of yourself. This book aids in personal and professional development. We are living in a world where people are just superficial. No one cares anymore about what anyone is going through. Everyone is just caught up in social media. No one sits and reads a book anymore. So we are moving from intelligence to a different kind of world where persons are just so superficial. So my intention is to get back people in the habit of reading. Travel with your book. I classify my book as a portable therapist. I still refer to pages in my book, and not that I am just wallowing in my own accomplishments, but I was inspired through the Word of God. I was inspired through God Himself, by God Himself, in order to get this book written. It took a lot of time. It took 2.5 years to be written in total. And I must say that this journey has been a bittersweet journey, and I would never trade any moment of it. But I'm trying to find the section that talks about confidence. That's what I think is lacking a lot in the society. Persons are not pleased with themselves. They're not happy with who they are. And I strongly believe in personal development. So when you develop on yourself, when you build on yourself and you build on your character, sculpting your character will make you a better person. It will make you the best version of yourself every day. I love to say that when I am in my race, only 3 persons are in it: who I was, who I am, and who I will be. Now, that in itself does not mean I'm a selfish person, but I believe that whatever I did before, I believe I should build on who I hope to become, right? I don't know if that makes much sense to you, but I believe in building on self, because you are stuck with yourself for the rest of your life. So I think it's only sensible for persons to try and understand themselves. Too much persons are imposing their own belief systems on other persons, and that's just because they don't even like themselves. So I strongly believe in helping persons get there, right? And what I mean by get there, get to that point in your life where you no longer seek validation from people. Yes, their opinions are important, right? Especially when it comes on to persons who are supposed to be more experienced than you, who are supposed to be more mindful than you, of the concepts of how this world works. No, you can consult persons, but don't depend on them 100%, right? You have to try and find some comfort zone in your mental frame where you can rest assured that if no one is around, you can actually make a conscious decision. So I have been through struggles, right, in my life. I have been through a lot of stress, a lot of trauma, and in theory, I should have been in a mental institution. I should not be at a place where I'm calm and cool and composed. I should not be here in theory. But I can tell you that there are a lot of tips in this book here, a lot of strategies you can follow in order to be the best version of yourself, in order to block the people out who are naysayers and negativists and those who just find a problem for every solution out there. Now, in case you're wondering, am I like every other person who comes on and tries to sell something? No, dear. I'm not into that alone. Right? We all know that, yes, by the sweat of your brow you eat bread, and faith without works is dead, and all of that. But I'm just trying as best as possible so that if I leave this world through some other way or some other day, the words that I have written in this book can help someone. It doesn't have to help me. It's not about me. We are in this world together, and it makes no sense helping yourself alone, right? I have to leave a tangible legacy for my kids to follow, right? And I have to ensure that when I leave this world, I can just relax now. I can be sure now that, okay, something is there to guide them. And I would really hope that other parents out there, other single mothers out there, other persons who have been through broken relationships, trauma and tragedy and stress, try and start writing your own journal. It works. It works like a charm, right? If you follow the success stories, there's a saying that success leaves footsteps or success leaves trails. Follow all of the positive things that you're hearing. Don't entertain too much negativity. Yes, we need a balance, negative and positive, for us to function. However, don't allow yourself to be primarily living off a negative field or a negative energy, right? Live with confidence. Now I'm gonna read a section of my book. This is called it's on chapter 7, Living with Confidence. And based on how I write this book, it gives you as the reader the ability to start interacting with me as the writer. And I am trying to promote journal writing, so I leave a lot of space in there so persons can, do their own little jottings, make their own little notes. Now, living with confidence and feeling like you are worth every penny is a great way to live a happy life. I reinforce the meaning of the title of this book, Sculpt Your Character, a once-in-a-lifetime kind of woman, which has everything to do with my journey to this point in my life. Life is definitely worth living, and I embrace all that it throws at me. The following quotes have helped me to live a confident life, and I hope it does the same for you. Now I'm going to leave you with 2 quotes from the book. This is from Bernard M. Baruch,